It's Illinois Severe Weather Preparedness Week, so we talk a little bit about tornado sirens this afternoon. I was out at Conklin Elementary School earlier this afternoon and talked all about weather safety with the third graders there. And one of the things we talked about were tornado sirens and how tornado sirens are meant for outdoor warning purposes. They are not meant to be heard indoors. It's an outdoor warning system. So it is important to have another way to receive those severe weather warnings. And even though you may hear the tornado siren, just because it stops doesn't mean that that threat is over with. And it's actually the city and the county that activate the tornado sirens and not the National Weather Service. They issue the warnings, but they do not activate the actual sirens. We're far removed from any severe type weather. We've got more chills here for us tonight. A live look with our Mercy Out Sky camera. Sky's actually clearing out a little bit, and this allowed our temperatures in some spots to drop into the teens. Pair of 17s for Freeport and Monroe. You're at 21 in Galena, Rockford, Rochelle, and down to 19 right now in DeKalb. Notice that clearing taking place here to the north, so we'll call it a partly cloudy sky for now. We did have some snow, some accumulating snow down to the south. This has really been breaking apart. There's still some fairly dry air in place here across southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois. Starting to see a little bit more moisture come in, but just not enough to really sustain anything here as we go through the night tonight because of that high pressure system located to our north. And even Futurecast really kind of eliminates much of that snowfall here as we go through the night tonight. We'll keep it a partly to mostly cloudy sky. You'll see some clouds when you wake up tomorrow morning too. Skies turn mostly cloudy for tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures though should be able to manage back into the mid and upper 60s. That would be nice. Wishful thinking, right? Mid and upper 30s for tomorrow afternoon. But our next system coming in comes in as early as Saturday morning. Most of the morning is going to be a dry, at least the early part of it. But as we pull in a little more moisture, we could see some light showers develop a little before noon. But most likely this will begin to overspread as we get closer to noon. And some of this rainfall could very well be heavy at times and even a clap of thunder as we get towards the 3, 4, 5 o'clock hour on Saturday. Behind that low, though, there is cold air that gets wrapped in. And notice here across far northwest Illinois, western Stevenson and Joe Davies County, we start to wrap in some of that cold air, so you might get a little bit of rain-snow mix in some spots as we look towards Saturday evening and Saturday night. Dry air then comes in Saturday night, so what that'll do is kind of cut off a lot of that precipitation and just leave it as a little bit more drizzle. As far as rainfall totals, where we get some of that heavier rain to come down, could see upwards of ½ an inch, maybe even a little bit more than that, especially if you get a thunderstorm or two. Well, it's the rain and kind of a winter side for us this weekend. It's the severe threat down to the south. Already a slight risk for severe thunderstorms from Arkansas to Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Kentucky, some areas that were hit hard with severe weather over this past weekend. With the warm up coming up and ice jams on the rivers, there is some concern that there might be a little flooding or continued flooding with that. So flood warnings do continue for the Rock River near Dixon. 38 tomorrow, 41 on Saturday. Still the upper 30s by Sunday and Monday. Sunday will probably be a windy day. 42 then on Tuesday. We'll see some rain move in Tuesday night. Could be some rain and even a clap of thunder or two on Wednesday, but temperatures going in the right direction, warming into the upper 40s. And I've said it all evening. I wrote 51 on Wednesday and then I crossed it out and I was like, I can't do that this early, so I changed it to 49.
We appreciate you being conservative about it, right? Because we don't want to get our hopes up, but
exactly.
You also, I mean, it's based on the models, and those computer models get more consistent the closer you get to those days.
Well, that's true. Some of them were going 60s on Wednesday.
Well, keep an eye on that for us.
Yeah.
Candace,